As the 2025 presidential inauguration nears, the buzz surrounding Donald Trump's incoming administration is fueling a phenomenon that can only be described as Trump mania. The craze is driving an explosion demand for Trump memorabilia, with many of his supporters eager to own keepsakes tied to his legacy. And at the center of this hype is bobblehead maker Royal Baubles, which has been producing handcrafted pieces that commemorate defining figures and moments in American history for the last 20 years. From Walter White to Wednesday Addams, Royal Baubles keeps their finger on the pulse of American culture. Their latest piece is a one-of-a-kind collectible with only 5,000 units available, portraying Trump with his iconic raised fist. The founder of Royal Baubles, Mr. Warren Royal, joins me tonight. Welcome to the show, sir.
Hello, it's good to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, great to have you on. So, we've seen an explosion in demand for the Trump-themed merchandise, especially leading up to the 2025 inauguration. How are you riding the wave of this?
Well, it's been crazy. Ever since Trump came down the golden escalator in 2015, he's been quite a phenomenon. We created a product back then, and it was at the top of the charts. There's a huge amount of interest in the collector community, in the education community, for presidents and other historic figures, and Trump has been one that's been very popular.
Yeah, I can see it behind you. It looks like you have like a ton of collectibles behind you. What are some of the pieces that have made you the proudest?
Well, we started off early back in 2008 making bobbleheads of some of the founding fathers: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Ben Franklin, those guys. I've got Big George over here over my shoulder. And so we started off doing that. We got some traction selling to museum stores, presidential libraries. Almost all the presidential libraries carry our products, Library of Congress, places like that. And then educators love our products. They like to teach. Our products are very well researched, and so they're very detailed. Educators like to use our products to teach their students and to bring these people to life in history classes.
Yeah, it's something that you just see usually on a table or in someone's office, but you can definitely use it as a way to teach, hey, this is the presidency, the president that is, this is the legacy that he carried with him, and kind of teach a new generation of what this president stood for and meant. Mind you, whatever your politics are, doesn't matter. Anything can be a teaching moment. So how did the vision of bobblehead making come to you to begin with?
Well, I started doing this. I actually bought the domain bobbleheads.com back in 2008, and just as a hobby project. And then I learned, this was back during the 2008 election with Obama, John McCain, and I learned there was a crazy demand. I had no idea there was a crazy demand for these types of products. So I kind of taught myself the business and learned how to do it. And I'm a student of history. I've always been I've always had a huge interest in American history and in World War II history. So we started producing products like that. And then later we got into some of the more of the education type products. But it's been a ride. It's been great. We've got 40 of the presidents done now. We're going to try to finish that up this year. It's taken us 15 years to do all the different presidents because there's so much research involved with each one. We want to make sure that they're all just right. This Trump figure is one that was really important to us because all the things, it's not just the assassination attempt and the threats on his life was terrible, of course, but there's so many other things that have happened over the last few years, so many other ways, so many other challenges that he's overcome, both when he was in office and after the time that he was in office, that we were really astounded by the way that he came through it all. And with this great positive attitude fight, he was victorious in the end. Most people would have buckled under all that pressure, and he didn't. And now he's facing his inauguration, and it's a proud moment for him. And he's fight, not just for the assassination attempt, but just his attitude in general, all the things that he's had to face. We think it's a real important piece.
Yeah, and Warren, we actually have a surprise. We have one of your bobbleheads with us today in studio. The Trump fight. You were just talking about this after the assassination attempt. There was no better image than this bobblehead itself, because this is an image that shows resilience, coming back from, what could be seen as the biggest momentous end all be all that could have happened on that day. Thank God it didn't happen. Showing you can get up from this. Whatever happened, mind you, the indictments, what the media has done, it doesn't matter. You can bounce back from anything and keep going. And let's put it together because this isn't the final look, but we have it here. There we go. So we have the flag in the background as you've seen what happened that day. This is the most historic picture I've ever seen from 45th, now 47th president, soon to be Trump. And there's no better image, I think, that encapsulate what President Trump has gone through. So I think it was a very defining moment.
Well, thank you. We're very proud of it. We feel like it's really going to be a good piece. And, we're going to limit it to 5,000 pieces. Each one is numbered individually with gold foil. And 5,000 is not really very many at all. We did, the first bobbleheads that we did at Trump, we did over 100,000 pieces. And so this is a real small selection. And we feel like it's really going to do really well with the collectors and just all the passion and all the enthusiasm and all the excitement around Trump and his new inauguration.
Yeah, so what's next for you, Warren? Are you going to have a Trump inauguration image next? Because you could do many replicas of Trump.
That's right. We've done several. We've got, right now we're working on Trump Dance. We're just releasing this one featuring his iconic dance. Everybody loves that. It's really taken off. It's kind of become a viral moment. We're working on the J.D. Vance piece now, too. We're going to also in 2025, we're going to finish our presidential collection. Again, after 15, 16 years, it finally took us that long, but we're going to have a complete set of every U.S. president, and they'll be able to buy all of them or any of them. And the educators, like I said, are just love being able to teach these historic people.
Okay, Warren, I mean, this is great. I mean, at the rate you're going, you could probably work on just doing his entire cabinet. I mean, what's stopping you? So after that, I mean, how else are you getting the message out? I mean, clearly you're at the forefront of this market. It's a pretty interesting market. It's actually my first bobblehead, so I'm quite honored. Tell us how you're getting the message out, how you're pushing sales, and are you going to be at the inauguration trying to sell these things? Because I think they're going to be a hot sale.
We do a lot of wholesale distribution. We sell through gift shops, and there are a lot of gift shops in Washington, D.C. that carry our products. We also sell online at royalbaubles.shop. People can buy there directly, royalbaubles.shop. But we also have, we have a network of gift shops nationwide, airport gift shops that carry our products, and it really, we've got a very active collector community that's just waiting for every piece that comes out. They're waiting for it. And they're really excited about it. We do social media events and make sure people know about what's coming out.
Well, that's really exciting. Please let us know. I do want the Trump dancing one. If you can send that to the One American News Studios, we'd love to have it. We'll feature it any way we can. There it is. And there was a George Washington one, I think, was behind you. It's like an even blow-up, bigger version. I can see that one making big money waves. Mr. Warren Royal, a founder of Royal Baubles. Thanks again, sir, for coming on the program. Been a pleasure.
Thank you so much. A pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.